Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no! My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I shall crave of you your leave, that I may bear my evils alone. It were a bad recompense for your love, to lay any of them on you.
Let me know of you whither you are bound.
No sooth, sir. My determinate voyage is near extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore it charges me in manners the rather to express myself. You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messaline whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. Had the heavens been pleased, we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, was my sister drowned. A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. And though I could not, with such estimable wonder, overfar believe that, yet thus I will boldly publish her. She had a mind that envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Oh, good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare ye well at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother, that upon the least occasion more, mine eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
And the gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
We're not to even now with the Countess Olivia.
Even now, sir. On the moderate pace I have since arrived, but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so.
She took it. The ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies, in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. She loves me, sure! The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise. I see thou art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Alas, Ah, frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made, if such we be. How will this badge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day. What thriftless eye shall poor Olivia be? Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
The roads are ran through. The further lives consist of the 4 elements. Faith, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking. Thou art a scholar, then let us eat and drink. Marry, I say, a stupid wine. Here comes the foolish.
How now, my hearts? Did you never see the picture of we three?
Welcome, yes. Now, let's have a catch.
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I had rather than 40 shillings. I had such a leg and so sweet a breath to sing as a fool has.
Come. Here's a 6pence for you. Now let's have a song.
There's a testual beat to it. One night gives a...
Would you have a love song or a song of good life?
A love song.
I care not for good life.
Such as I am, all true lovers are, unstaid and skittish in all motions, else save in a constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
How to speak masterly. My life upon it, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little. By your favor.
What sort of woman is't?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What years, faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
And let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower, being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Alas, that they are so to die, even when they to perfection go.
hath present laughter, what's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty, then come kiss me, sweet and 20 youth. A stuff will not endure.
A mellifluous voice, as I am true knight.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious of fame to hear by the nose of his
Dulcet incantation. But shall we make the welkin dance indeed? Shall we rouse the night owl and the cat that will draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver? Shall we do that?
And you love me, let's do it. I am dog and the cat.
By your lady, sir, and some dogs will catch well.
Oh, most certain. Let our catch be, thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave knight. I shall be constrained to call thee knave knight.
'Tis not the first time I constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool. It begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Good day. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace and pray be still, thou knave.
Thou knave.
Hold thy peace, thou knave.
Thou knave.
Thou knave. Thou knave. Thou knave.
What a caterwauling you keep here! If my lady had not called up her steward Malvolio, admit him, turn you out of doors, never trust me.
My lady's a Castellan. We are politicians. Malvolio's a pig Ramsay, and 3 merry men be we. Am I not been sanguineous? Am I not of a blood, Tilly Valley lady? There dwells a man, come along, lady,
The knight's admirable fooling.
He does well enough if he be disposed. So do I too. He does it with a better grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh, the 12th
For the love of God, peace!
Ah! My masters, are you mad? Or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do ye make an alehouse of my lady's house, that ye squeak out your cosier's catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Is there no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches.
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself and your misdemeanors, you're welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Farewell, you harm! But I will never die! Shall I let him go? Shall I let him go and spare not?
No, you dare not.
Out of time, sir! Ye lie. Art any more than a steward? Does thou think because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? A stoup of wine, Uriah.
Mistress Mary, if you prized my lady's favor as anything more than contempt, you would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears!
Twere is good indeed to drink when a man's hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then to break promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it! All right, quick challenge, or I'll deliver the indignation by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby. Be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Count was today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of him.
Marry say, sir, sometimes he's a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
What, for being a Puritan? The exquisite reason, dear knight.
I've no exquisite reason for it.
But I've reason good enough.
The devil a Puritan that he is, or anything constantly, but a time-pleaser, an affectioned ass, the best persuaded of himself, so crammed as he thinks with excellencies, that it is his ground of faith that all who look on him love him. And it is that vice in him that my revenge will find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I shall drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady, and on a forgotten matter we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Excellent. I smell the divine.
I have it in my nose, too.
He shall think by the letters thou wilt drop that they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse now would make him an ass?
Ass, I doubt not.
That would be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physic will work with him. I shall plant you two, and let the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night to bed, and dream of the event. Farewell!
Good night, Felicity.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Oh, let's to bed, knight.
Thou hadst need send for more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I'm a foul way out.
Send for money, knight. If thou hast her not to the end, call me gut.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, knight. I will burn some sack. It is too late to go to bed now. Come, knight. Come, knight.
Once more, Cesario. Can't DT on same suffering cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world. Price is not quantity of dirty lands, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
It cannot be so.
soon, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Make no compare between the love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know!
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter, loved a man, as it might be. Perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat, like Patience, on a monument smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy.
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste, give her this jewel. Say my love can give no place, I'd no deny.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of his yacht?
Get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming up this walk. He's been yonder in the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close in the name of jesting. Lie now there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that should she fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on't?
He is an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace. Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of it. How he jets under his advanced plume.
Sight, so beat the rogue, be sight.
To be counted
Rogue! Peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Stone about a head of the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I've left Olivia sleeping.
Fire! Brimstone!
And then, to have the humor of state, and after demure travail regard, telling them I know my place as I would they should do there, to ask for my kinsman Toby.
Peace, now.
7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown a while, and perchance wind up my watch, or play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Though our silence be drawn from us with bars, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
Does not Toby take a blow instead?
Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your knees, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Patience! Only break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew it was I who made you call me. What employment have you here?
Now is the one talking to the king.
Oh, peace in the spirit of yours is me reading aloud to him. By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's. And thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question her hand. To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases. By her leave wax. Soft. And the impressure of her Lucrece with which she uses to seal. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
This wins him liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? The number's altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio, I may command where I adore, but silence like a lucrous knife, with bloodless stroke my heart to gore, M-O-A-I doth sway my life. M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There's no obstruction in this. And that N, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I can make that resemble something in me. Softly. M-O-A-I. M. Malvolio, M, why that begin by name? But then there's no consonancy in the sequel that should suffer under probation. A should follow, but no does, and then I comes behind. M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as before. And yet, it would bow to me, for every one of those letters are in my name. So, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross gartered. I say remember. Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champion discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point device, the very man. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me, and in this manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars. I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile, dear, my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
So can I too. And that's all the darn with her, but such another chance. Nor I neither. Here comes the noble gull-catcher. Wilt thou set thy foot upon my neck? Oh, mine either. Thou hast put him into such a dream that when the image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
David, say true, does it work upon him?
Like Aquavita with a midwife.
Then, if you will see the fruit of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He shall come to her in yellow stockings. 'Tis a color she abhors. And cross-gartered, a fashion she detests. And he will smile upon her, which will be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to melancholy as she is. It cannot but make him a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
The gates of Tara, the most excellent.